tonight's commencement address. And the first one to speak will be Mr. Gryc Park.
I came up here today to give a speech about 13 years of a life surrounded by familiarity and family, friends and foes, fears and feelings, about the struggles of school and the stress of life, about this moment where past is left to meet future, about eagles spreading their wings to soar above the world, about our times together in this high school and outside of it, a speech about graduation. I came up here today thinking about what keeps all of our wings beating higher and higher. Thought about all the things and people we devoted ourselves to, the beautiful music we made, the challenges we overcame in the sports we played, the hobbies we pursued, our friends, old and new, lost and renewed, our teachers, both wise and witless, anxiously preparing us for the world. Our classes, both intriguing and boring, our clubs and our volunteering, our assemblies and our dances, our protests and our stern talkings to on behalf of the staff. I tried thinking about all the things we as the class of 2009 had done, and I got a headache. I saw our lives revolving around this mandated fixture, the quiet drudgery of mornings, seeing the streams of people pour into the commons and rate sloth's envy, all wanting to be back in bed. The late practices we always stayed for, which we did despite our every desire for rest in the name of practice and perfection. The weekends spent desperately seeking needed knowledge from a teacher to pass AP tests. The years spent sitting out in front of the school waiting for a ride that might not come, always in the rain, the snow, the heat, or whatever other company Mother Nature decided to force on us. Those coveted lunch hours where we could either use for some restful socialization with our friends, or for a frenzied rush around the school to frantically try and finish a last-minute project due next period. The last 5 minutes of school spent wishing that time travel was possible. I looked at all these things, these daily occurrences of our lives. They don't provide us with much motivation, these mundane doings of a school system forced upon us from age 6. If this normalcy is all that constitutes what our lives are, then what could it teach? Why is it allowed to continue like this? Where's the motivation, I asked? Where's the joy? And I finally realized what it was. It's that moment where the football is coming down into your grip and you just know that the moment it's there in your hands, that there's no defender in the world who's going to be able to catch you. That moment where the music you're making swells to a roar of jubilation and you know that the high note a measure away is going to bring up to the heavens. That moment where you're helping a little kid do his homework and he smiles at you not because he only understands the work, but he's enjoying it. It's that moment on the stage when you're acting, when your heart out, and suddenly the person you're playing replaces the mundane life you live out outside the stage. And you know that the rapt silence now will be thunderous applause the moment you're done. It's that point in the test where you know the answers. That point in the race where you know you can win. It's stargazing on a rooftop and wishing it was forever. It's laughing with friends and saying the hell with tomorrow. It's seeing your parents proud for once and wishing that it was always so. It's that point in time when you know that even though the world is mundane and sometimes bad, that there is good worth living for. I came here today to give a speech about graduation, but all I really have is one piece of advice for you. Love. Whether you were 10 miles away from your home or 1,000, whether you're in college or in a job or neither, whether you're surrounded by the familiar or abandoned in the unknown, find that one moment. Find what makes you love and offer your whole life to it. This moment today is one of them. Take the time to thank the people around you and remember the ones who got you here. came up here to give you a speech, but all I can give you is a moment. Love it!